and welcome to Edison TV interview. I'm Marta Szczechowska, analyst, and I would like to introduce Michał Jarczyński, who is CEO of Arctic Paper. Thank you for joining us today.
Good morning.
Can you start with giving us some background to Arctic's paper products?
Sure. Arctic Paper is a Scandinavian-Polish industrial group active since several decades in the forest-based sector. We produce pulp, we produce paper. Both products are based on natural fiber. Today, the group consists of 4 production units located in Sweden and 1 unit located in Poland, very close to Frankfurt order. Our 2 pulp mills produce over 400,000 tons of high-quality pulp for different applications like paper, board, packaging, hygienic tissue products, and wide range of filters, from the coffee filters to the filters for automotive industry. Electrotechnical application like insulations. Our 3 paper mills produce over 600,000 tons of high quality graphic and packaging paper per year. Arctic is the biggest European producer of premium book paper. Our brand Munken represents more than 60% of the market in Europe. Our design papers are used for promoted printed materials of well-known brands like Christian Dior, Yves Saint Laurent, Hugo Boss, Adidas, Mercedes-Benz, Porsche, Audi, BMW, Bentley, and Rolex.
Thank you. And please talk us through the highlights of the recently announced 4P strategy.
Arctic has a very long experience in the nature-based economy. Scandinavian roots and the company culture prompts us to put big attention on the circular economy and sustainable growth. This is the reason that we have implemented our new strategy for growth. This strategy consists of 4 pillars: the pulp, paper, packaging, and power. This is the reason that we call it 4P strategy. The new 4P strategy is built to the ambitions of the growth using the synergies between the 2 existing pillars, pulp and paper, and new project, new investment in packaging and energy sector to reach a sustainable higher profitability and resilience of the group. The new strategy has been created to use these new possibilities and to create a solid future using natural renewable resources and balancing different business cycles. Our packaging product protect and promote goods. We feel a duty to create intelligent alternative to plastic packagings, the new products based on renewable resources to reduce microplastic particles in the sea, soil, and the food. Our aim is to have a stable business structure. Each of our segments will contribute around 1/3 of our EBITDA. For the next years, Arctic will increase revenue by 25% and profitability by 68%.
As the paper business depends significantly on the global market pricing trends, could you provide some comments on recent price movement on graphical paper and pulp, and what are the possible implications on the results for the second half of the year?
Yes, pandemic had a big impact for global economy and for paper sector as well. Lockdowns, lower tourism business, cancellation of fairs, conferences, events impacted negatively for paper demand. This year, I see a big recovery. Demand is growing, but we are facing with new challenges like increasing of raw material and energy costs and the shortage of logistics. But Arctic is a well-balanced company. Our 2 segments, pulp and paper, are balancing different business cycles. For each of the last 8 years, we deliver a stable growing EBITDA around 50 to 60 million euros per year.
And currently we observe also rising costs, electricity and pulp. Could you give us insight how does that impact the company and how Arctic Paper managed to hedge against cost inflation?
Over 50% of our costs are raw material costs and energy costs. We have a natural hedging within the group, pulp and paper. These 2 elements offsetting each other, the different business cycles. Arctic has a competence in energy generation and energy management. Arctic has on-site electrical energy generation and heat generation as well. The most efficient combined heat and electrical generation unit is located in Poland, based on natural gas. In Sweden, we have 2 biomass power plants and few hydropower plants. Modernization of the hydropower plant in Munkedal has been completed December last year. And now we are seeing big benefits of our own energy production. Arctic produces roughly 3 terawatt hours per year of electric energy per year. And our plan is to install within the next year the new capacity up to 40 megawatts in solar and up to 60 megawatts in the wind farms. By extending our value chain from pulp through paper to packaging and securing energy sourcing, we will minimize impact of cost inflation.
And going back to the impact of the pandemic, do you think the pandemic has caused permanent changes to the paper industry demand?
I not think. Of course, some paper subsegment will continue to decline, like newsprint, and magazine paper, and copy paper. Fortunately, we are focusing on the more stable or even growing subsegments like design and book paper. European book paper market is very stable for at least 10 years. And Arctic is a bigger player on this. We are focused also on flexible packaging sector. Today in Europe is roughly 1.2 million tons capacity, and annual growth is exceeding 8% per year for the next 10 or even 15 years. We see a big market opportunities on the fiber-based packaging as sustainable, recyclable products with high barrier function. Next year, we will start a new project, production of molded fiber trays as a replacement of plastic trays. I think that Arctic is well prepared for turn into the sustainable and circular economy.
Thank you for all the answers and for your time.
Thank you very much.